I tend to be a bit of a Pokemon hater. Not in like, I hate every single Pokemon game kind of way. But as I've tried to get more and more into the series, I've gotten to a point where I feel like I've experienced, at least when it comes to mainline Pokemon, all that I really care to experience. They don't change the battle system enough, especially in modern Pokemon games, for me to feel like I'm really getting anything out of spending, at this point, $70 on a new Pokemon game, when I can just go play an older one and get almost effectively the exact same experience. As a casual player of Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest, even Megas didn't like completely change the game enough for me to feel like I was getting a different experience compared to the previous Pokemon games, if that makes sense. TLDR, the only reason I'm really interested in this game is because it actually changes the combat, and that, as someone who is sitting here kind of like tweaking out about the fact that Pokemon hasn't gone out of their way to change any of their combat systems since they came out the womb, like this means something to me. I think that the Legend series is going to be interesting for me because I actually care about the alterations they're making to the gameplay style, and I feel like it'll be a different experience in comparison to mainline Pokemon, right? I don't necessarily think that this game is going to give me a better appreciation for mainline Pokemon, but it should give me a better appreciation for Pokemon as a concept, because I'm going to be playing something that feels different. Long story short, the game looked different. Game run at 60 FPS. I think that great. Double thumb up. What the f is going on? I'm not gonna lie. I did not play X and Y for very long. That came after I had played Pokemon Ultra Moon, and I felt like I was Pokemon'd out. I can play one Pokemon game like per every 3 years before I start feeling like I'm cooked on it. And I know that's gonna get some like Pokemon fan up my ass crack crawling in there being like, you can't say that! It is so difficult for me to spot the difference in gameplay styles based on like, even with the Mega introductions. It's like, yeah, stats are different. That changes some stuff, but I don't know. It didn't feel like enough, bro. Yo, oh my god. It's a Pokemon game that actually runs at, you know, a normal frame rate and not 2 frames per whenever the fuck it feels like it. That's the reason I couldn't get into Legends Arceus, by the way. I loved what I was playing, but I could not get over the fact that it felt like I was playing a game that was just not even fucking close to being done because it ran so bad, bro. It ran so fucking bad. Damn, bro. Damn, the fit kinda clean already, bro. They gave my character sauce, frame 1, second one. I still can't get over the fact that the frame rate's actually normal now. It really took Game Freak, a PS4 Pro level system, to make sure, you know, the games they made don't fucking crash on startup. We love to see it. We got there eventually, boys. We got there eventually. Oh my god, bro. Frame 1 off the train getting tourist trapped. You, come here. Do you know about timeshares? I'll let you buy one of these Pokemon, and you can pay in installments across a long period of time with a very big interest. Why do the characters not speak? Well, I have bad news for you. They made this game on a shoestring budget. We can't go into this game not acknowledging the fact that it was made effectively off of peanuts. Like, they fucking kept their team in-house all day and all night, working them overtime, but didn't pay them overtime because they didn't have the budget for it. And this is also one of the highest grossing series of all time. But let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about it, bro. Let's just forget that ever happened. But TLDR, the budget for this game was fucking abysmal. Effectively, it's a scam, bro. Even if this game is really fun, $70 for a game that was made off like imported Chinese labor because that's all they could fucking afford, that's a scam. $70 for that's a fucking scam, bro. I really do want to give this game a fair shot. I know that going into it, I have a lot of qualms just initially off the fact that we should be expecting better from a company that makes as much money as Game Freak does and that has as much market share in this fucking weird little RPG, you know, monster catcher formula as Game Freak does. But also, I do want to like Pokemon. I really do. It's very charming, and I see a lot of people get a lot of joy out of it, and I want to be an Animal Crossing consumer a little bit, you know? Does that make sense? I want to be able to enjoy games in spite of the fact that they objectively have things wrong with them. I want to sit down with a game and be like, but look at my little fucking Scringlow Binglow Tepig. Look, I leveled him up. Look, oh my god, there's a little fucking panda guy. Like, I could catch that. Can I run yet? Is there any... Do I have to get a fucking run button first? Oh, hell nah, bro. I thought we left that shit behind. Let me run, bro. Let me chase it. Come here! Come here. Grab him. Kill him. Get him. Fuck, that's the one I want. Kill him. This is the biggest moment I'm gonna have the entire game. Which one do I... This one. I want you. Hold on. Bancham, it's already spoken for. You don't really want to... Give me that shit, bruh. Give him to me. All right, fine. I'll pick another one. Here's the thing. I know people really don't like these starters. I think those people are fucking insane because Tepig is so fire, bro. First battle, let's see if the battle system's gonna lock me in. This is the big thing. This is the big thing that's very different outside of the game actually running at a normal fucking frame rate. I want to see how this goes. Yo, wait, it's actually fucking Xenoblade. Wait, this could be fire though. Yo. All right, chat. I know y'all were saying some mean ass things. Say less. This is my jam. I fucking love Xenoblade 1, 2, 3. That shit gets my rocks hard, man. And honestly, if they went this direction with the next mainline Pokemon game, yeah, I'd be playing that game with one hand. You knew these guys were gonna be dog shit, but he has a fucking Master Ball backpack. It's like when you buy Gucci. It's like, yeah, we get it, bro. You're ugly. Just fucking put the Gucci on and pretend like you got sauce, man. Got the bait pants on too? No! But he got no fucking sauce. Tepig looks happy as you are. Oh, come here, buddy. Yeah, dab me up, little dude. Dab me up. Yeah. Yo. I fucks with you. Dude, I love this battle system. Yo, this battle system's fire, dude. Holy shit. All right, this might be it, bro. This might be the game that gets me to suck Game Freak off a little bit. Be like, no, they're an indie company. Oh my god, it was early. I saw this clip all over, and I was like, oh, that seems like an awkward animation we'll see later in the game. No voice acting, you know, this weird scene they're trying to build up. Nah, frame one. They need to add voice acting, bro. Even fucking Zelda did it, and their main character is literally like the de facto silent protagonist everybody knows about. Everybody knows Link is a silent protagonist, and you cannot make him speak. You cannot make him speak, and even Zelda found a fucking way to add voice acting. What are we doing? Damn! What the fuck, dude? Well, what game am I playing, man? Yo, I didn't know Pokemon could do that. Just get the fuck out of here, bro. That ass and Pokemon Company back to the pixel art mines. I don't think the solution to making Pokemon a better series is to downgrade the graphical quality even more, you know? I feel like, look, they are making slow but sure progress in terms of making their games visually better. Like, this is obviously a visual upgrade from anything we've ever seen from 3D Pokemon before. Like, end of story, flat out, they can do confined 3D environments very well. The problem is they want to go do these open worlds, like, aesthetics, and it doesn't fucking work most of the time. They just don't have the capacity to build an open world and make it look visually interesting and fill it with things that actually feel worthwhile doing. That's an issue in Sword and Shield in the open zones. That's an issue in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, the entire game looks like shit. But, like, they cannot make open world 3D models to save their fucking life. It's just not... They're not capable of doing it. I think, honestly, if we want visually better Pokemon games, I'm completely down with going this route from now on. Where, yeah, you can have the open zone areas, but also it's predominantly kind of a linear vibe, linear aesthetic. Because they do in these indoor areas, like, take a look. This shit looks fire. This actually looks like a video game. You know? And then you look at Scarlet and Violet, and it's like... Two things. One, give Pokemon Team a bigger budget. You are one of the biggest media franchises ever. Stop fucking sitting there and giving your team peanuts and then saying, just make a game out of it. And then also just, like, you know, make linear shit, bro. Make linear shit. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing to have a relatively linear Pokemon game. Not everything needs to be open world, dog. Yo, wait. Wait, this game may have bad looking. Turns out when you make a Pokemon game run at 60 FPS, it kind of ain't looking that bad. Show my drip. Damn, wow. She really got that shit on. Wow. That is the ugliest fucking vest I have ever seen in my life, bro. But he got me on high vis. Yo, can I get her jacket? Holy shit, that it's actually fire. Yo, she got that shit on. Damn, I want that jacket so fucking bad. Yo, Lita. Is that Lita? 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 Lida? I don't fucking... Whatever. Give me your jacket. The back is fire, and then you turn around, and it's like... I'm in the middle of tutorial land right now, and I really want to get through tutorial land before I start giving any full thoughts on, like, whether or not this game is good enough to make me feel like I can consider myself a Pokemon fan now, you know? But I am in a section now where I'm gonna do like a level up match. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The ZA Royale. This is the guy I gotta kill. So like, I think that we're almost out of tutorial land. Also, what the fuck is this picture? Please tell me I can do that. Oh my god, thank you. I was about to say, there's no fucking shot I'm stuck with that shit, bro. Yeah, that's good. I will say, based on the Pokemon experiences I've had, it kind of never feels fully like you leave tutorial land. There's a lot of stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to like have my finger on the pulse of when I'm free to really experience the general flow of the game. How's the new Pokemon Sendo? From what I've seen, this game looks rough. Okay, here's my takeaway thus far, especially based on my perspective of like what people are putting out online versus what I've played. There is a very big online community around this game that is specifically there to hate on it because it is a Pokemon game, it is a modern Pokemon game, and people do not want to enjoy a modern Pokemon game. I'm not saying this as some Game Freak glazer. I am not myself a massive fan of Pokemon, but from what I've played, this game is pretty fun, and I think a lot of the people focusing on things like, oh, the textures on the walls are flat, like, oh, these windows are fucking flat. What are we doing, Game Freak? I don't think that's the right thing to be focusing on necessarily. I'm not saying it's not okay to sit there and make complaints about the world design, because I think there's plenty of things to dislike when it comes to the visuals of the actual world itself, especially when we have games that looked like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 that ran incredibly well on a much weaker system and still had more visual depth to them. But also, the game doesn't look fucking horrible. I think it's not a game breaker in the sense that people make it out to be. TLDR, I think this game has a lot of problems, but at the same time, I think a lot of people make it seem like it's worse than it actually is. We are in a world where there is very little in between with the way that people talk about Pokemon. It's either, oh, the game is entirely dog shit and Game Freak is the worst thing ever, or, oh, the game has no faults and you can never say anything bad about it. And those are the only two types of conversations I've seen surrounding this game. There is no nuance anywhere from any fucking person on the internet, and it's so goddamn annoying. If you want all the content this game has to offer, you're looking at $100 plus onwards of 3 years of Nintendo Online. That's another thing that I haven't talked about yet that I think needs to be discussed. It's not even day one DLC. Pre-day one DLC is the most abysmal thing you could possibly fucking do in any world. End of story. The fact that they announced DLC before the game even came out is just flat out, that's evil shit. I saw a lot of people trying to, you know, brush it off like, okay, well, you know, it's probably content that's worthwhile and blah, 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 you know, but like, no, fuck no. Don't announce DLC before the game comes out. That's terrible. If you want to say, hey, this is a live service game and here's the plans we have going forward, that's a little more excusable. But it's like DLC single player game even coming out, that's the problem I have. I've only played an hour of Emerald and maybe 3 hours of X and Y, and X and Y was on my friend's save file. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely try out some more. From what I played, Black and White was fun, I just never finished it. And that is the one remake they cannot fuck up. They said they'd be putting more effort into them though, right? Something along those lines. Twitter is where I get a lot of my Pokemon information from, and that's honestly not good, because the best way to say it is Twitter is such a cesspool of like, it's where intellectual thought goes to die, all right? Twitter is where intellectual thought goes to die. I don't think I have seen a single well-formed thought on Twitter whatsoever. It's all, you know, you have to be my way or the highway, and you have to have this very specific extreme take, or else I don't fucking care about what you're saying. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. But anyways, let's kill Zach, bro.
Well, I won't make it easy for you, because this taxi driver has a taxi dream. I'm gonna reach A rank and abolish all forms of transit in Lumios except tag.
Holy shit. Yo, this guy's an asshole, bro. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna make every single form of transport completely and totally inaccessible to lower class people.
He said fuck public transport. No, he actually did. He said fuck public transport, fuck anybody being able to afford to travel, fuck traveling long distance. The second you get into Lumios, we bomb your car. Like, taxi gang shit, bro. Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen that shit where you rank up like 15 ranks all at once? That's really cool. We gotta talk about something. We have to talk about something. There is an elephant in the room. Twitter loves this character so much, and they high-key love her specifically because of this frame. So let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in. That's the type of fans Pokemon fans are, all right? And there she is. A fan favorite character, Emma. There she is, bro. People really like her W mouth. That's what I was talking about. Nothing else. Look, the little cat mouth. That's it, bro. Yo, a fucking Master Ball? What? Oh my god, I love this shit. I love shit like this, where there's like a few things you can tell. Oh, I can go over that way. There's something over there. I guess I have to go up from a different angle or come down from there. Oh my god, and over here, look at this. There's a Pokeball and there's a fucking Master Ball over here. I love linear game design. I fucking adore it. I am a massive proponent for it, and nobody can ever stop me. I will say, even the wild zones are kind of a little more linear in comparison to Pokemon Legends Arceus. And again, I like that. Can I just, like, jump here? Oh. I can just walk across. Hell yeah. Come here, bro. Mud shot. I always think Rock Smash is... Dude? What the f... Buddy? What the fuck was that? What? Yo! Buddy was dumb as a box of rocks. Oh my god. Let me grab shit. Let me... Oh, brother. Please let me get the Master Ball. Please let me get the Master Ball. Please. Please, God. I'm gonna throw things. I'm gonna throw things. My least favorite part about this game right now is that they railroad you so fucking crazy in this early section. Let me explore the fucking city, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. Will you look at this? Oh my, it's flat. It's all flat. What are we doing, Pokemon team? Where's the depth in the windows? Why can't I go inside every single fucking door? All right, you know what? I gotta tell you guys something. I have to tell you something right now. I am very sad that we exist in a world where it is so easy for people to grift on hating Nintendo. And I'm not saying you can't hate Nintendo when anybody who hates Nintendo is grifting off that shit. That's not what I'm saying. This isn't an absolute world where everything is true and at all times, like, if you hate Nintendo, you're always a fucking grifter. Like, there are people that hate Nintendo for very valid reasons because there are very valid reasons to hate Nintendo. However, online, it is incredibly easy to talk shit about Nintendo and get a lot of, you know, back from that. Get a lot of backing, get a lot of people agreeing with you, and then eventually get a lot of money from it if you make YouTube content on it. Two of my most viewed videos of all time are shit-talking Nintendo in some capacity. One of them is strictly about Nintendo fans, and people took it as I was shit-talking them because I said they were kind of bootlickers, but like, I'm not, whatever. Point is, being negative about Nintendo is this whole thing that gets a lot of support online, right? We exist in a world where, because of that, a lot of people will try to grift off that hate and make videos, especially about this game, that are incredibly... I hate to say it this way, but very much biased in a way that I think it puts a negative light on certain things that I don't think necessarily should be viewed negatively. I saw a video recently where the video opened up and immediately, frame one, for the first like minute and a half of the video, it was like, hey, fun fact, I'm not gonna try to not be unbiased about Nintendo, and also I'm gonna bitch about the smallest thing ever, aka you can't go into literally every single building in this city. Can you even call it a city if you can't go into every single building? Rucka. Like the most pedantic bullshit ever. And then the motherfucker got 400,000 views on that video. We exist in a world where it is so unbelievably easy to shit on Nintendo and get support for it. and just grift off that and make a fuckload of money off YouTube views. It's unfortunate because here's the thing. Nintendo deserves to get shit right now. Nintendo is in a really dog shit spot. I'm not sitting here and saying that Nintendo should be completely void of all criticism because there are bad eggs out there trying to capitalize on the fact that it is easy to shit on Nintendo and that it's financially viable to shit on Nintendo and make content on it. I'm not saying Nintendo should get off scot-free. What I am saying is that I think there are plenty of valid things to complain about when it comes to Game Freak, when it comes to Nintendo, when it comes to the pricing of these games, when it comes to the fact that there was DLC announced for this product before the game even fucking came out. There's so many things to bitch about that are valid, but we are sitting here complaining about the fact that there are like some slightly flat textures on walls and that you can't walk into every single fucking door in a game with a giant ass city. What are we doing? All right, so now I should be able to explore a little bit more because we have side missions available to us now and they're actually letting me walk to different places. Dude, I actually think I can go anywhere I want now because I have the fucking side missions. Wait. Yo, all right, high key. I am going to explore and push the boundaries of what I am and am not allowed to do. One of the things that made me the most excited about this game and the most excited about trying it and the most interested in it was this shit. This shit right here, like the little parkour scaffolding stuff, it's small. You're not really doing that much differently in comparison to experiencing the game normally. But like, it's cool. It's fucking cool. And that's all it needs to be. It's like it's kind of a tightly knit, like, I don't want to say platforming thing, but like exploration tidbit, and I like that shit. I just like it. What do I fucking do here? Do I roll? Yeah, wait a second. All right. Yeah, I'm locked in. Yeah, this is gonna be my favorite part of the fucking game. Yeah, I love linear design like this. Yeah, I'm in love, bro. Start the run. Voonks. Give me that. No, you can't grab shit in midair. What the fuck? All right. Oh, but I can definitely make it onto that. Oh my god, yo, wait, I'm locked. I'm fucking, yeah, I might like Pokemon if this is what the next Pokemon game be like, bro. Fuck me, fuck. I feel like I should be able to get that. This must be a thing where I have to wait until a little bit later. I love that I have to use my brain for this shit. I love that there's like this little thing that I'm like getting close to being able to do, but I can't quite do it. And I have to think about like, okay, maybe this is something I have to do later. Maybe this is something I can do now. Like, oh. This is hitting my brain in a really good way. Fuck, I want that Master Ball. I could definitely float over to it. Dude! Yo, this game's kind of heat. Wait. It feels like I'm actually playing a video game. Pokemon, you've changed so much. You're completely indistinguishable from your last game. It's beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I went up a single rooftop and now I've gone on a completely different adventure on the same rooftop. I'm like getting lost in it. There's a fucking level 19 Pidgeotto here. Like, this is magic. This is the type of shit that would make me a lifelong, never-ending Pokemon fan. If all of the games were just a little bit more like this, bro, that's all I need. What the f- There's literally a level 4 random fucko here that's gonna just absolutely destroy me. That's magic. Can you stop hitting me really quick? Hold on. Pardon me. Just don't kill me. And the game's ass. And I fucking hate it. And it's the worst. There's so much shit everywhere. There's so many little goodies here and there. What do you mean I can't vault up that? Okay. What do I do here? Because I can't... Oh. Is this blocked off to me? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? No, it can't be. Wait, no, because I go over this way. I fall down here, and now I'm under here. I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna fucking bust. This game is so fun, dude. Holy shit. I love it. I fucking love it. Anybody who sat there and was like, well, you can't walk into every single building in the city, huh? Ever thought about that? Fuck you. Fuck you, you bad faith actor. I hope that you get jack shit for Christmas. I hope your family doesn't buy you any more Switch 2 games, you ungrateful little shit. Have I become one of those really assholey Pokemon fans that says you can't say anything bad about Pokemon ever? Yeah. And I'd do it again. And I'd fucking do it again. Is there anything on top of there? There's a Ralts? Alright, wait, hold on. Ounce. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no fucking way. They knew people would want to come up here. They put a little Ralts on here to catch. Oh my god, I might like this game a lot, actually. Wait. Wait, this one might be working for me, bro. This one might actually be working for me like crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am actually very surprised about how much I ended up liking Pokemon Legends ZA. I was not expecting to necessarily be a mega fan. I was more so thinking, oh, maybe this will give me a greater appreciation for this, that, or the yada, yada, yada. No. I really like it, and I actually do crave playing it when I don't play it. Like, it is a game that has hooked me surprisingly well. And I know there's a lot of negativity about the game out there right now, and you are more than welcome to feel whatever way you want to feel about Pokemon Legends ZA, based on whatever perspective you have on Nintendo or Pokemon at the moment, whatever. But for me, this game really hit a good spot, and I think I'm going to keep playing it. If you want to follow that journey, I do go live on Twitch, twitch.tv/SendoDX. That's where I streamed this content initially, and I will be finishing it on stream. And since this video came out, I will hopefully have streamed some more of the game, and if this video is well enough, fuck it, man. Whole Pokemon Legends ZA series on the channel. Who cares, man? Fuck it, why not? But if you like Pokemon, you will probably like this game. That is all I have to say. And even if you don't, clearly, it works in mysterious ways. Give it a try if you can. And just to start some drama, tell me your least favorite thing about Nintendo in the comments. Thank you.
Bye.